Hello, my name is Lauren Vining. So the speech class, it's definitely been an interesting class. I've definitely struggled a little bit, mostly due to personal reasons at home, and then I even had about 2 weeks straight of having a migraine that was real big setback because talking and migraines they just don't go hand in hand. Ooh, no, mm-mm. So I think that fighting through all of that and trying to make sure that I get everything done was probably my biggest challenge. While speaking itself doesn't necessarily give me anxiety per se. I think it just depends on the topic. As long as I know what I'm talking about, normally I can do fairly well. I'm a trainer at work, and that's my job is to talk to people. I can talk to large groups of people. That doesn't necessarily bother me. But I think the biggest takeaway from everything is just making sure you're fully prepared for what you're talking about. Making sure that you sound credible, because if you don't sound credible, people aren't going to believe you. It kind of goes in one ear out the other. Sometimes it doesn't even make it into the one ear. Um, but I think there's been a lot of great feedback in the discussion threads, which I think is really important to see this, different students give feedback to each other and make sure that um, we're all supporting one another. And even the professor, thank you for all your feedback that you've given to numerous different people. And even if it wasn't on, say, our own post, you can still look at the feedback that was given there and say, how do I apply this to my speech or outline or whatever it may be. So I think there's a lot of positivity when it comes to things like that. Um, I think the biggest thing to work on is just the preparation of the outlines. I think those were a little tricky for me, especially looking at the layout of them. It was different than what I have done previously. So making sure that those are done correctly. And I think learning how to, I guess the proper way to say it would be to cite in a speech. I mean, yes, give credit to where credit is due, always. I've always known how to, since I started here at DeVry, I know how to cite within, say, a paper. That's been easy. But learning how to do it within a speech is a little bit different. But I think overall, I've done well. Um, when I actually was able to get everything done, at least I hope I did. But learning those different aspects of a speech, I think will help in further aspects of, say, my career and learning how to maybe better approach topics or learning how to better prepare for things. So, overall, I think there's a lot of good takeaway from the class, and I do thank you for your time.